What's up, Mr. Zines? How you doing, brother? Are you out in Vegas for a Bitcoin conference? I'm heading there as soon as this live ends. I'm gonna do a short little live, and then I'm out. Who saw the XRP portion of the Bitcoin conference? Nah, I'm in Morocco, bro. No worries, man. Morocco, nice. Sounds like a nice place. I've never been. XRP's doing what XRP does. Yeah. What did I tell you? Man, like so many people were just like easy with the moon cheese, man. And I was just like, nah, bro, I think we're gonna go down. The charts were saying yes, but everything else was telling me no. And I'm glad I didn't FOMO into nothing. And I'm just being patient. I'll lose out on a little bit of movement if it means I know what direction it's gonna go. We got our ghost. Ooh. And you know what? This is not a good sign. We're going down to like the 160s again, or lower, When XRP has bearish patterns, they almost always play out. When XRP has bullish patterns, it's like 33%. I agree. Thank you. That's why I was like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna buy it when it's right up the line. Nah, I'll wait for it to start going, and I'll get in it a little late. If it is gonna, moon up to $3. I'd rather play it safe than sorry. Start hitting that like button, guys. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the show with your friends. Don't forget to share the show. It's probably going to be a low viewing audience. Everybody's at the Bitcoin conference right now. Music's a little high. Man. There we go. Is that better for the music there? It's always too high. I do everything I can. TikTok is the worst. Oh yeah, it's definitely going to $2. It's right there. It's cents away from $2. Guinea Marie, how you doing? Thank you for the heart, me. So I'm gonna be in Vegas, and we're gonna hang out June 2nd. June 2nd. I'm gonna be there all week, but I got other things going on too, and it looks like June 2nd is gonna be a decent turnout. I mean, I don't want to sound too surprised, but I'm a little surprised. Like, there's a lot of people who are gonna be in Vegas for the Bitcoin conference, and there's a lot of creators and influencers out there right now. A lot of fans out there right now, so everybody's really excited. I'm excited. I can't wait. Guinea Marie, I'm doing great. It was nice talking with you earlier. I'm glad you're doing so well. You're taking my advice. I'll tell you, 2 days ago, everyone was like, no, you're wrong, it's not going down, it's bullish, this and that. And I had the red light on, no one wanted to hear it. And then today, all of a sudden, everybody's like, short the market, it's going down, it's crashing. I'm like, hello, I told you. I reckon a lot of people are selling off their Bitcoin because it's holiday season. Oh yeah, think about this. There's a bunch of degenerate gamblers in Vegas right now for a Bitcoin conference. They're cashing out to pay the house. Even CVD divergence was bullish for so long. I know, right? Yeah, this dump doesn't make sense, but it does. Sell in May, go away is a common saying. I've been telling y'all this. I'm like, the charts say yes, but everything in my bones tells me no. And do you think it's a coincidence that they put the Bitcoin conference when they did? Hell no. There's no coincidence in it. It all seems to be planned. Let me tell you what's going on. They want as many normies to know about crypto, but they want them to be in the wrong projects, and they want them to lose big so that they don't get in later when it actually really matters. It's the traders that actually move price no matter how much MicroStrategy or BlackRock buy. No, it's whales, man. The whales are manipulating shit. There's a lot of big players involved, but it's also retail. It's both. Imbalance and conviction between buyers and sellers. I feel that. I'm leaning with that a little bit, but I think more or less everybody just assumed that everything was going to pump because of Bitcoin conference, and I just don't see it. Whales generate a lot of spoof orders though. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. The whales are what's manipulating everything. But when the whales make a move, retail exacerbates those movements. If retail wouldn't play along with it, then the whales wouldn't be able to manipulate the way they do. But they're playing on emotions. They're playing on newbies. They're playing on people who don't understand what they're doing. All right, start smashing the like button, guys. Start smashing the like button. I'm not going to be live for too long, but I figured I'd come on and we'd do a quick little talk and a little promo for Vegas. But I'm heading to Vegas right after the live, baby. I'm excited. I'm gonna go meet with some creators out there and all the fans that are showing up. I appreciate everyone that's coming out. June 2nd, Caesar's Palace, baby. It's gonna be fun. What's up, TikTok seller? How you doing, brother? Yeah, baby, we're going to Vegas. If you guys want to meet up with me in Vegas, send me a DM. We're doing the meet and greet on June 2nd. Peace out, my boy. Enjoy Vegas. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, brother. We're going to have a lot of fun. Alexa Delgado, are you in Vegas right now? Who's in Vegas? I wish. Come out to Vegas. Vegas is going to be awesome this week, man, especially for crypto. And man, let me tell you what, even after the conference, Vegas is going to be full of crypto people. Like, I'm going for the weekend, and like, whatever about the conference, like, I got my staff to like go through all the news and everything, and I don't need to sit in a bunch of freaking boring stuff. That used to be my job, was to go to things like that, like the Bitcoin conference. I would run the audio for something like that, and I don't find enjoyment in that anymore. I mean, I do, but I don't. But I want to go and hang out and talk with influencers and fans, and talk to normies and maxis, and do some street interviews and stuff. I got my my media kit. Where's it at? Oh, it's behind. It's in the catwalk. I got all my media equipment for the road. It's going to be awesome, incredible. We're going to be doing some filming out there, doing some lives out there. It's going to be cool. Mr. Zines, thank you for the TikTok seller. Thank you for the 9 roses and the popular vote. Appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Hopefully you guys were taking profits, because I was begging you. I was begging and pleading with you. What's up, DC Value? How you doing, brother? Hey, did you get my DM, man? Because I want to post the flyer. DC Value's coming on the show. I have like 7 special guests lined up. We got some big names. And if you didn't see, we had last week we had the guy, he does social media for the US military, and they blew up a diamond with a tank with Whistle and Diesel. And so we had them on the show, and that was pretty awesome. What was Trump's cringe little skit about today? What do you mean skit? Like the address he made? You talking about the White House press briefing? I watched it. It was basically focused around Elon Musk and Doge. Yeah, it was just about Elon stepping down, and I wouldn't even say he's stepping down. He was fact check. Okay, Elon Musk is not fired. Elon Musk is not quitting. Whatever. The role that he played in the White House had a time limit on it, and the time limit has run its course. And now he's, working as an advisor with the administration, but he's no longer a part of the administration. That's all. That's really the whole thing, all it was about. It was Trump patting himself on the back and Elon doing the same, and talking about Doge. That was really it. Nothing really crypto about it. But every time that guy talks, man, the markets tank. But one thing that they did talk about was tariffs. And the whole world knows now that the tariffs are in full effect. Saw a jet today, wonder what was going on. Yeah. There's a lot of military activity going on right now. Oh, it's common in my area. I have an airport here. The military is in and out of this airport constantly. Dude, we get Blackhawks, B-52s. I think if you look in my TikTok, I got a video of a B-52. It doesn't know justice. It doesn't know justice. But, yeah, these things are massive. Everything that flies over me in Amazon planes. Yeah, we get Amazon through here sometimes. But yeah, the tariff thing, man, that's the big deal. I think that's part of the dump. I think people were optimistic that Trump wasn't going to have the power for the tariffs, but the appeal court gave him back that power. So that did not last long at all. You know what is crazy though? I forget what the actual number is, but they said something about cutting the trade deficit in half in 1 month because of tariffs. That's crazy, man. That's never been done in history. He gave a statement saying he wasn't going to talk bad about the administration. He didn't want to be. Are you talking about Elon, Pete? Oh yeah, XRP hit low. It'll get a retracement, but it's coming back down. We're going to go over that in just a minute. I'll tell you where it's going. And I've been expecting this. I actually said it prior in the live, and this is confirmation. But yeah, Elon Elon's position in the White House has a time limit on it. The time limit ran up, and now he's no longer a part of the administration. He's an advisor. That's really all it was about. He's not quitting. He's not stepping down. It's none of that nonsense. It's just regular procedural everyday stuff. The news, the people that are anti-Elon, whatever, I'm not for or against. I'm just here about facts. They're spinning it as though he's quitting or whatever, all this stuff. None of that's true. His position had a time limit and the clock ran out. Plain and simple. SXT went low. Let's look at SXT. Yeah, everything's going low. I'm in this accumulation phase where I don't care because I know the price is going to go much higher with SXT, so I'm not really too worried about it. But I canceled my limit order. And I'm going to try to find the bottom and get back in. Let me try this. There it is. You didn't cancel? I just want to find the low. I set my limit order at 9.5. If I hadn't set it, it would have went off, or if I hadn't canceled it. But I don't mind losing a couple cents. If I get it around 10 cents, I'm happy. But yeah, I went to 9.5 exactly. I told you all like a day ago. I was like, yeah, I got a limit order at 9.5. But there's a potential that this continues down a little more. So I want to see what it does over the weekend. If it starts recuperating back up, I'm fine with buying it anywhere between 10 and 11. So if it goes back up and I get it at 10, I'm happy with that. No big deal. Half a cent isn't going to make me cry over this one. But if it drops down to like 5, then fuck, I want to buy at 5 and set a new low. So that's where I'm at with it. But yeah, 9.5 would have been a beautiful little limit order there. So if you were watching the show and you caught that, it could pay off for you. It could bite you in the ass. It could continue down if everything keeps going down. But we'll see. I would imagine 9.5 will cover again. If you haven't set a limit order, 9.5 is going to hit again. But I'm going to wait. I might see if I can, scoop it up for 5 cents in a few weeks, And if it does hit 5 cents, oh, best believe I'm going to throw a lot at this thing. I'm going to throw a lot. Because it won't go lower than 5. And if it does, I'll keep buying it. You know what I mean? Like, this is a good one. This is a good one. It's so new, It's just crypto's tanking, big whoop. But we're at 0.961 right now. So 9.5 will hit. 9.5 is about to hit again right now. I think it's about to hit 9 though. But that's cool, man. I would say that this is in an accumulation phase, So buying the lower lows, this is SXT, baby. Buying the lower lows is going to be good because it's only been out since May 8th. It's brand freaking new. So it dropped half a penny. Big what? I'll just keep getting it. I will buy it anywhere between 10 and 11 cents. No problem. And if it goes lower, I'll definitely buy it. But I did cancel my limit order for 9.5 that I put in yesterday if you're watching the live. But I think SXT is going to hit 9.5 again. You get another chance at it if that's what you're trying to do. But I'm going to wait. I can sacrifice half a penny and buy it at 10 if I know it's back on its way up. Because let me tell you this, when all this turns around and gets a retracement, this thing's coming back to 12 cents, 14 cents, guaranteed. Like, it's gonna happen. So don't get too scared. And then Zbeck, man. Zbeck, oh, poor souls. Think of all the people that bought up here at 6.5, 0065, man. I told y'all 007 would be the top, right? And it looks like it went to 00718. Beautiful. Freaking beautiful. It's like I know what it's gonna do. All right, so yeah, we're going to Vegas. Who's gonna be in Vegas? How high can SXT go? That is a good question. SXT, I mean, basically it has the same potential as what everyone wants XRP to do, or what XRP has already done. All right. So XRP was trading around, 15 to 20 cents. Right? It was down here like 45 cents ish. This one is like getting into XRP all the way back here. You're buying XRP right here. 30 cents, 20 cents, 15 cents. But the supply and everything is pretty much identical to XRP. So if this one gets a run, XRP got a nice run. It's got a lot of hype behind it. So, it hit $3, 340. I would imagine this one, let's say it doesn't get the hype behind it that XRP got, but it will get something. And I could easily see it doing $1.50. That's pretty reasonable. That's low end. This thing could do $3 potentially. And that's why I like it, This thing has the potential to give you everything that you're hoping to get out of XRP. That's like, because XRP is already pumped up right now. And yeah, XRP could do more. But would you rather buy XRP at 15 cents or buy it right now at $2.20? That's basically, it's like getting into Zebic before this. Buying Zebic all the way down here. You're just getting in early. Market liquidation. Yeah, bro, we got a lot of degenerate gamblers in Vegas right now, cashing in their bags. That's what I think a good portion of it is. I think there's also end of the month weekend sell-off, Ripple release at the beginning of the month. But it's all crypto, not just XRP. I think more or less it's a bunch of degenerate gamblers. And think about it, the people in Vegas right now at this conference, I'm sure there's a lot of lower end people, but there's probably some whales there, you know what I mean? And maybe they need some money to party. Who knows? Am I saying this is a buying opportunity? What I'm saying is, the saying goes, sell in May, go away. Okay? Let me pull it up for you here. All right. This is a known saying. Sell in May, go away is a well-known adage in the stock market, suggesting that investors should sell their stock holdings in May and then reinvest in November, as historically the market has performed better during the colder months, November to April, than the warmer months, May to October. And that's because people go on vacation, they do stuff. So this is common. So what we want to do is wait for it to bottom out and accumulate in mid-July. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I would say mostly it's the audio equipment. My voice normally sounds different, but I have full control over my audio here, so I can deepen my voice and make it sound beautiful and professional. Thank you, though, Dan. I appreciate that. But yeah, so let's look at XRP here. Let's get rid of our magnet. Look at, I've had the magnet and the ghost up for months, and I was like, I'm not taking it away until I know for sure. And sure enough, the magnet. But look at something here. This. That's a Head and Shoulders, baby. That's a Head and Shoulders in the making. This will probably drop down the blue line here at $2, retrace back up, bull trap, and then come back down. And that would put it around 160 to 150, and it could potentially go lower. If this, see, this is your support area right here. If this breaks this support area right here, it's coming all the way down to 125 to $1. I'm okay with that. I'll buy more. If it goes that price, consider it a fire sale. Do I think XRP is going to be everything they say it's going to be? No, but I think a lot of people believe that, and I'll bank on that. Hey, Den, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe. We've been calling the market here every single day. And as a deluxe subscriber, I offer coaching. So you can message me directly and I can help coach you. And you can be making these good trades like the rest of us here. Everybody who's a subscriber, there's 84 of us, are just growing their bags like crazy. What are we trading? We're trading XRP, ZBEC, and SXT, and we're looking at other projects too. But I got out a little while ago, and I'm just waiting for the drop. I looked at Doge, but Doge is cooked, man. Doge is cooked. I'll look up Doge for you, bro. I'll show you. Doge is toasty. I'm like over dog coins, man. Dog coins were 2,000. Look at that. What did I tell you? Yesterday I was like, oh yeah, it's cooked. It's coming down. Look at this. Okay, you see? I'm gonna show you guys something. You see this right here? You see that? We got a micro version of the same thing right here. So this one will go here and it'll kind of run out a little bit, but yeah, Doge is cooked. Same with XRP. So XRP, we have this right here, which is this macro. This will tell you, look at this, looks identical to the entire bull run. Okay, this will tell you what this is about to do, which is crash. I wouldn't be surprised if XRP sees $1. I'll write XRP to 0 if I have to, mate. Hey, do it if you do whatever you want, man. I'm more about like, I've been buying it down here. I took my profits up here, and I'm gonna wait for it to come back down and re-enter. That's all. But I don't think XRP is this end-all be-all that everybody thinks it's gonna be, man. It's an ecosystem. If you watched, man, David Schwartz from Ripple XRP today, not 20 minutes ago, said that there would not be just one coin to take over the Swift banking system. It's not going to be XRP. It will be an ecosystem. David Schwartz of Ripple said that today, not 20, 30 minutes ago. I saw it with my own two eyes. All right, somebody wanted me to look at CRCL. I don't have CRCL here. There will be multiple for sure. I like your charting. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, I don't chart like most of these guys. I'm not using all these nonsense tools that are going to point you in the wrong direction. You know, I use no indicators. Which coins will be part of the ecosystem? Utility coins. Anything that has utility. Zoomed out, focus on the future. I get what you're saying, but like with XRP, I am zoomed out, focused on the future. The future is CBDCs. The future is stable coins. XRP will serve as a liquidity tool for gas fees. So it'll never be valued more than $5. XRP is like trying to fill a bucket that has no bottom in it. What time frame are you looking at there on the Dogecoin? That was the 1 day. I'm not going to be naive about all these creators and everything. You know, Ripple too. It's in their best interest to hype the coin up. So where do you see XRP going to break that bottom tension? Is still hasn't yet? What do you mean? You mean the $2 mark? I think they're doing everything they can to keep XRP above $2. I don't know, with all the stuff going on, nobody knows where it will go. I'll tell you what right now. Okay? CBDCs will be the digital currency. So if you're looking to invest into currencies, you're doing it wrong, okay? RWAs, man, real world asset tokenization, that's what you should be focused in on. Will it have another bit of a pump before it goes down? Yeah, I think so. Because look at, if this is a head and shoulders, that would indicate another move up before down. But it could potentially drop further and just go right to where it's at right now. So I would imagine it drops to $2, pumps back up to where it's at about 215-ish, and then comes back down. So yes, it'll get another pump, a retracement, a correction, you know, from the drop, but will it go any higher than where it's at now? Probably not. Tomorrow will really show what's going to happen. No strong signs up or down yet. Let me tell you, everything is pointing to down. Everything's pointing to down. End of the month, okay? Ripple's about to sell off XRP. Okay. Weekend coming up. Weekend sell-off. Asian markets. Sell in May. Go away. I mean, it's simple math. Like everything is, the charts were indicating bullish and we got bearish, and we knew, everyone here in this channel knew that that was going to happen. We knew that this was going to happen weeks ago. I told you it was May 12th. I told you exactly the day. And if you don't believe me, go back and watch my videos. I told you May 12th would be the very top. And then after that, it would be a decline from there. And that's what it's been. Yes, we've had up days and down days, but we're in a decline. I don't see it going under $1.50. And that's probable. That's probable. $1.50 not going below it is probable. But if it does drop below $1.50, it's going to a freaking dollar. It's going to $1.25 for sure. And it could continue down from there. I wouldn't say it's cooked. It's just that it would be in that downtrend the next 2 months. Okay, let me show you something. Okay, let me put you on game. Let me show you something. This is the previous cycle. All right. This is where we're at right now. Okay, we're right here. All right. Look at this, is May 23rd right here. This is June 22nd. This is July 21st was the very bottom. So I would imagine it's going to work its way down to the end of July, and then we'll get another run up. But it's not going to go higher than it went. Look at it, only went a little, like 50% of the way back up. History doesn't repeat itself, it rhymes. And everybody thinks that this is the cycle where everything happens, the new paradigm and everything. No, it's too early. We're all too early. We are not in a new paradigm yet. We're in a new paradigm in the bull cycle, but the paradigm has not shifted yet. They haven't even created regulation. The stablecoin bill hasn't even been passed. And if that doesn't make you realize and open your mind to understand that they want stablecoins, think about this, okay? Why are they not producing legislation to determine whether or not these currencies are securities or commodities? Because it's irrelevant, because their goal is to have stable coins. That's why they're pushing stable coin legislation. That's why if you want to get into a coin, you want to get into RWAs, real world asset tokenization. TikTok seller, thank you for the 9 roses and another 10 roses. Thank you. BTC will fall to 52, 56K. I think it could go lower. I think it could hit 25. Marco says, exactly. Well said, brother. Appreciate you, brother. Hey, don't forget to follow, like, subscribe. If you want to help coaching with your trades, or you're looking for like price points of where the market's going to go, I'm nailing the market price every day to fractions of a cent. So as a deluxe subscriber, subscriptions are different than following. Okay. But let me tell you this right now. The subscribers here are making massive amounts of money. Do I have Discord? No, but my IT guy is working on it. It's coming soon. Probably June 19th. Which RWAs? I would say Ondo and Algo. ZBCN? ZBCN might be cooked if let me tell you right now, if ZBCN follows below 005.2, it's done. Yes, Ondo and Algo. I'm all about Algo and Ondo, man. Yeah, those are going to be massive. But there, as long as the FOMO is going on with ZBEC, it'll keep pumping. But let me tell you something. Selling may go away. If you are questioning in your mind if ZBEC is done, think about how many other people are wondering the same thing right now. IOTA? Oh yeah, IOTA's good, man. Definitely. Yeah, I like IOTA. AVAX is a good one. Rasta to the moon. Rastafari. Would you personally DCA and ZBEC? Hell no. Hell no. That's like DCAing into Shiba. You don't DCA into these types of coins, man. ZBEC is not done. The market is dumping. I'm not saying it's done. I'm just saying if it falls below this level, it's cooked. But as long as the internet is FOMOing over ZBEC, then ZBEC will continue to pump. But if you're questioning in your mind, how much more does ZBEC have in it? Have we reached the top? Is it going to fall? There's a lot more people that are thinking just the same way you are. I think there's a lot of people that miss ZBEC though, that are going to try to get in right here, which is going to drive the price up again. I think it may have one more. Once it falls, would you get in? Yeah. ZBCN, yeah. I'd get some. But I'm trying to buy it at like 002 or lower. Do I do other investing? Yes, I do. Stock market, businesses. Get in at 005? Nah. Yeah, I have a lot. I'm actually opening up a museum. I guess there's a lot of new people in here. If you don't know who I am or what I do, so I was an audio engineer for 17 years. I'm 37 years old. I'm retired off of crypto. And now all I do is this. I hang out and watch the charts. I was hit by a drunk driver in 2016, and I put my settlement money into XRP. What platform am I buying crypto? I do not tell anybody what platform I use. I'm doing all right. I made a little bit of money. But yeah, I'm retired. I do this for fun. I don't make any money off of TikTok. I made like 28 cents today in this live. That's like nothing. It's not paying the bills, that's for sure. But I enjoy doing this. And I was an audio video engineer, so like this is what I do. Look at the production value of the show. You know what I mean? This is what I did for a living. And you know, so I saw that people were getting, you know, put through the ringer on this crypto stuff, and I was like, I gotta help people out. So this is about helping people. Would you buy or sell here, and why? Oh, I sold a long time ago, bro. I've been holding stable coins for a while, waiting for the big drops. I called the drop on XRP down to 163 all the way back here on January 30th. And if you don't believe me, Go and watch my older videos from when I first started. And look at what we've come from. I used to be the guy with my phone pointed at a tablet, and now I have a whole studio we built. I put about 16K just into building this studio. But January 30th, man, I did my first live, and I said that we were going to go to 163. And when it hit right here at 179, I was like, nope, it's still going lower. It's going to 163. And I said probably around 160, but I like to add 3 cents just to make sure that my numbers hit. And I said that once we hit 163, we would continue in an upward trend. And then I said on Monday, May 12th, we would hit our top at about 260, 265, and that's exactly where it hit. And now we're back in a downtrend. And you'll hear it from me now. We're going back to 160 for sure. I think we could potentially see 125 to $1. It depends on the next couple months. So there's one more pump, then XRP falls, it seems. Well, look at, man, the charts will tell you everything. We have a head and shoulders formation. Okay? But more than likely, XRP is going to drop to $2 and recover back to where it's at about 215, and then come back down. It could do higher. It could go to 220 and then come back down. Would it ever get back to 50 cents? Yeah, at the end of the bull run. After the bull run's over, you can buy this thing at 50 to 75 cents. I think it'll be closer to 75 cents because there's a lot of people that are just diamond handing the shit out of this thing. But yeah, after the bull run, man, you're going to be able to buy this thing for the low. Don't trip. Something around $1 or under. It'll be there. Just got to be patient. Just got to be patient. Is it going back over $3? Probably not. Unless it just makes a big turnaround. Aiden says it's an IPO. Pretty much, yeah, exactly. This is what funds Ripple. Ripple is using you guys as funding for building their business. XRP would already be at $5 if it weren't for Ripple unloading on it every month. And they conveniently come out with some type of news to prop up the market right before it's about to dump when they're going to sell it off. Yeah, they own all of it. Exactly. Aiden, very smart. Very smart. XRP will not be this end-all be-all currency. I'm in it at 234. What should I do? Vivian, I would recommend becoming a deluxe subscriber and taking advantage of my coaching. Viewer description, will XLM follow XRP? Yes, it will. Vivian, I highly recommend that you become a deluxe subscriber. Any of my deluxe subscribers in the chat, TikTok seller, I'm talking to you. Guinea Marie, I'm talking to you. They've been training with me for months now, and they have become so successful in their trading by taking advantage of my coaching. Those two have grown. TikTok seller is 18 years old, and he's like doing massive things for his family. I think he remodeled his family's kitchen. Guinea Marie has recouped all of her losses and is taking her family on vacation to Hawaii. Like, the people that take my advice, that become subscribers, and remember, following is not the same as subscribing. But a deluxe subscription, I will coach you one-on-one and help you. And those people are just succeeding. It's amazing to see how well they've done. But I call the market to the cent, like daily. How long are my training sessions? They're not sessions. You can basically just message me and ask me questions, and I will give you my advice. It's one-on-one. You can talk to me about anything, and we go from there. I'll help you set up your wallets for you, whatever you need. I'll help you out with that. So the subscriptions are $9.99. So you become a deluxe subscriber, and there's a little star on TikTok with a circle around it. Okay? It should be like down on the bottom here somewhere, and it's a star with a circle, and you click that subscribe button and click deluxe. And when you subscribed, is it the TikTok subscription? Yes, it's the TikTok subscription. Okay? And if TikTok gets shut down, we're also on Twitch. Okay? So if we're on Twitch, you can I will honor those subscriptions if we have to move over to a different platform. So don't worry about anything like that. But those subscriptions, man, they pay for themselves. Just the TikTok subscription, it's like $10. Aiden, thank you for the rose and the heart meme, much appreciated. What's the Twitch? Twitch is Oz the Crypto Goat. So we're on Twitch and YouTube as well. So if you miss any of these lives, or you think I'm full of shit, you can go on YouTube and watch any past live, and you can see the proof is in the pudding right there. All right, day after day after day, I'm calling the market. Where's the best place to subscribe? Okay, so for the subscription that gets you the one-on-one coaching, you have to be a deluxe subscriber on TikTok. The Twitch subscription is for the ads, unfortunately. That's just the way it has to be. Do I think the bull run's over? No, I just think we're in sell and may go away, and come November we'll get another pump, but it won't go any higher than where it's at now. Do I have Discord? Discord should be set up on June 19th. I opened a long on XRP at 205, topped at 254 with leverage 25. Good for you, man. Hey, TikTok seller. How you doing, buddy? Aiden, thank you for deluxe subscribing. Matt Hendricks, thank you for deluxe subscribing. TikTok seller, tell the people how much being a subscriber has helped you. Guinea Marie, tell the people how much it's helped you being a subscriber. Did you say hello for SXT or XRP yet? I was out for a minute. Yeah, I think XRP could potentially see 160 to 125, maybe even $1. That's if this is a head and shoulders pattern. We'll see what happens. But I think probably around 160 again. The deluxe is a glitch. It's crazy good. Yeah. Bro, tell me why can't we buy Trump dinner coin? Probably because it's a big club and you're not in it. Guinea Marie says, hey everyone, it has really educated. It has helped me so much to learn from him and get advice. Thank you, Guinea Marie, appreciate it. Matt Hendricks says, Ozzy is gonna make me rich. I mean, you're gonna make yourself rich. It's up to you whether or not you decide to grow. You have to make those choices. I can't do it for you. It's you. Gina Marie says we're building wealth. Yes. Not get rich, get wealthy. Exactly. Ozzy, did you learn so much about crypto and become smart about this stuff? Oh, how did I? That's actually a very interesting question. So, I'm an audio video engineer, and crypto, all these crypto summit panels and stuff that you're seeing televised now, they've been going on for many years now. And me and my friends, as audio engineers, have sat in these meetings. Okay, a fly on the wall, running the audio board mixer for these things, just like Bitcoin conference. Like, if I was working 714, I would be working at Bitcoin conference right now. And so I know the direction these massive corporations. I worked for, different political parties and organizations and societies doing these meetings, and I understand where things are headed. So I was able to get in early. Viewer description says, I need to start asking you questions. I just busy at work. I know, man. We'll get there. SXT is at 943. I told you it would go back. That's why I kind of like waited. I want to see where the bottom's at, and then we'll get back into SXT. Can I send you my current portfolio in DM? I'm not sure, but we can talk about it and go over it. I got you, Aiden. Just send me a message and we'll talk about it. The first lessons you're going to learn, okay? The first lesson you're going to learn is patience, okay? I have 85 subscribers that I'm coaching one-on-one, okay? Patience is the first thing you're going to learn. Guinea Marie says patience, LOL. Be patient, okay? That is how we make money in here. If you're looking to get rich quick, it don't work like that. But if you're looking to create generational wealth and become a successful trader and a successful technical analyzer, then you're going to learn that over time. Rome was not built in a day. It takes time. Crypto Slayer, thank you for the heart me. Guinea Marie, thank you for the 5 roses. Guinea Marie, thank you for the 5 let 'em cooks. Yeah, but you just to see if I'm at a bad spot, but I only been trading for about 3 months. I'm in. All right, I got you, bro. We'll talk about it. Send me a message. We'll talk about it. I'm gonna be in Vegas, so we'll be at the Bitcoin conference and we'll be doing some stuff, but I will reach out to you. I will get to you. And those of you that just deluxe subscribed, I have an email alert system. So I post price points or things I see in the market. Everything is moving together in unison, okay? But certain projects like XRP, for instance, I'm following very closely. And so I will post price point videos. So with your deluxe subscription, I'm offering for free for the month of June is you get the email alert system, because TikTok does not always alert people when I post these sub-only videos and price points, right? And people get them too late, and then time is money. So when you sign, you send me a DM with your email address, and I will put you on the email list. And you'll get an email notification anytime I post something. So that way you can go and find that and you can make that trade. Discord is getting set up. Mind you, we've only been live for a couple months, man. We've been live for about 4 months. And in that 4 months, 75 of our 85 subscribers have resubscribed every single month. And we're up to 85 now. Those are the new subscribers. We've only been doing this for about 4 months now. Crypto Slayer, thank you for the heart. Me, Guinea Marie, thank you for the 5 roses. Guinea Marie, thank you for the 5 let 'em cooks. Crypto Slayer, thank you for the hearts. Guinea Marie, thank you for the hearts. And TikTok Seller, thank you for the 16 roses. Your email gets overloaded, so you'd miss it. You can set custom alerts with your email. You can set custom alerts so that, and set it so that when I send you something, it chimes and gives you a notification so that you never miss it. Sol, XRP, AVAX are past peak in your eyes. Should I sell off or wait? Aiden, I'm not allowed to give financial advice on here, but you can message me directly and we'll talk if you feel what I'm putting down, okay? So after the live, send me a DM. I got you, bro. We'll talk about it. All right? I'll be expecting your message. But we have to be careful about how we do things. What's a nice low for XLM? That's a good question. Who can teach me? I got you, bro. Become a deluxe subscriber and I can teach you everything I know. You guys are about to see right now firsthand. You guys are going to see me chart this thing without any indicators, using candles and trend lines. So here's our trend. All right. This is an ascending, broadening wedge. And this is bearish. This will drop to 22 cents. Maybe 22.5, but it could go lower. But minimum, it's going to come down to 24. But I think it'll come to 22. So this is going to 22 cents. XLM. I'll definitely message you after the live. For sure, man. And don't forget to send me your email addresses so I can get you on the email alert system. You guys can try it out for a month for free. If you like it, keep it going, keep it rolling. If it's not for you, then no harm, no foul. A timeline for 222. This is in the day, so it could take a few weeks. It could take a few weeks. I would say by middle of June, maybe beginning of July. But I would say mid-July, end of July is going to be buying. You're going to see me buying everything in the middle of July. And I'm going to be like, we're buying this one, we're buying this one, we're buying this one. I'm going to be throwing bans at everything, guys. Okay? We're going to get it. You're going to scoop everything? I know. I'm buying all the RWAs. I'm buying all of them. Anything that's real world asset tokenization, I'm all about it right now. Hawk Havoc, thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated. Wow, we got a lot of subscriptions today. I'll tell you what, on these down days, we get our most subscriptions because people are struggling. And it sucks, but at the same time, you're going to get all that back. HD Malicious, has everyone here been able to upgrade their subscription from basic to deluxe? Yes. So, HD Malicious, all you got to do is go onto my profile and right above my videos, it'll say subscription. Click subscription and scroll down to where it says deluxe. That's all you got to do. Hey, HD Malicious, are you coming to Vegas? Am I going to see you on the 2nd? We're doing a meet and greet, guys. If you're going to be in Vegas June 2nd, bunch of creators and fans, we're all going to be hanging out in Vegas together. So let's see here. So even with alt season, XRP no more than where we at now. Exactly. It never reaches the higher high. It'll probably pump to where it's at now. It depends on how low it goes, Mellow Jello. We'll see. I wish I could be in Vegas. Yeah, man, it's all right. We'll do more meet and greets and stuff. Vegas is going to be awesome. Time is it? Oh yeah, we got to end the live in like 20 minutes. I gotta finish packing and hit the road. Going to Vegas. Yeah. I live on the Gulf Coast. That's what's up, man. I'm in California. But we got people all the way in Australia that are subscribers. We got people all over the world. It's amazing, the community we have here. What's up, Big Baller? Are you coming to Vegas, Big Baller, or are you in China? Let's see. Somebody wanted me to do one. Chainlink. I'll do Chainlink for you, bro. Hey, if you're into Chainlink, you should be in SXT. What's it? FFIE? Shiffy? If you're into Chainlink, you should be into SXT. All right. SXT is partnered with Chainlink and Microsoft. Off-chain decentralized data storage. This solves the quantum computing issue with cryptocurrency. This is going to be so massive. And if you were watching this channel, we bought SXT at 10.5 right here, caught a little bit of this wick, and then the very next day it exploded and we got out and we got our profits and we're getting back in. We're looking for that bottom. It may be bottomed out, guys. It may be bottomed out. I'm going to watch it over the next couple days, because if crypto keeps going down, I'll lower my limit order, but I don't mind losing a fraction of a cent, because I know that this thing is going to do, you know, a couple bucks. Let's do Link. So Link is the same thing. We have an ascending broadening wedge. You could call it a channel, but it's an ascending broadening wedge, which is bearish. And we're dipping down, and that's going to bring us down to about 11.7, 11.8. Will AVAX or Ethereum still have a pump here shortly? I don't think so, man. I mean, they're going to have corrections, but you're not going to see like a pump. You know what I mean? History has shown us that between the end of May, so this is May 20th, this big red candle, all the way to July 21st is downward. So I would assume that we're going down. Look it. You can Google it right here. It says sell in May, go away is a well-known adage in the stock market, suggesting that investors should sell their stock holdings in May and then reinvest in November, as historically the market has performed better during the colder months November to April than the warmer months May to October. How low is Pepe going? That's a good question. Man, we made some serious money off of Pepe, didn't we, Guinea? That was a great call, wasn't it? Oh, man. Everybody was like, everything's going down, we're done. And I'm like, no, we're buying. We're buying, baby. I'm like, we're about to go bullish right now. And we did. Oh, man, we made stupid money off of Pepe. Isn't it gorgeous? I love Pepe. I made a lot on that coin. I know, right? We were just killing it. We were killing it. Oh, man. All the zeros. All right, first stop on the way down. Pepe is getting close to its first stop where it could correct. So I'd say somewhere about where it's at now. But if it's going to the low, it's going at, how many zeros is that? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 9, 7, 5. So it's coming down to right about this line right here. Probably just below it. And it could drop as low as 9.2. 9.26. And it could go lower. It could go lower. We just have to keep watching and see. But yeah, it's got a long way to come down. Everything's got a long way to come down. My prediction for what? I wouldn't even call these predictions, man. This is just normal market movement. Danny Gibson, thank you for the heart me. Thanks for not talking about XRP. We're all about SXT right now, baby. This is the one you want to be in. If you like Chainlink, if you like Microsoft, this is the big one right here. This just came out May 8th, and it's at its bottom, I would say. It could potentially go a little lower, but this one's going to be massive. So if you're looking for something that's going to pump like Zebic in the future, and it's just flatlined right now, this is it. This is what you should be focused on. This is what you should be paying attention to. Nobody's paying attention to it right now because it's all sleight of hand. They want you to focus on Zebic over here when they've got SXT right here. This has the potential to, this bull cycle, reach dollars. I could see this one on the high end of it hitting $3 to $5. XRP released coins today. Yeah, they released some today, and then they released some in the end of the month. So what they've been doing is or the beginning of the month, they take some of those coins and they put them into a wallet, and they're releasing them out regularly. And they're releasing them before the end of the month when it pumps, and at the beginning of the month. So Ripple is just unloading XRP right now. I've only seen SXT on Coinbase. I'm sketched out by Coinbase. SXT is on a lot of other platforms, and I get what you mean about Coinbase, but Coinbase is the #1 trading platform, and they don't just let any coin go on their exchange. The problem with Coinbase is it's slow and it lags and it'll sign you out. There's a lot of predators on there because a lot of the noobs use Coinbase. But Coinbase is a good indication. If there's a project on Coinbase, it's more legitimate, but you can get it elsewhere. Yeah, the fees are crazy on Coinbase too. It's ridiculous. Yeah, the deposit and withdrawal is like 5 days. I'm going to DM you about platforms because I only use Robinhood. It's not good for crypto. I agree. Let me tell you this, Matt. I do not recommend any platforms, okay? And I will not tell you where I'm trading either. And that's for legal reasons and for my own crypto security. But after what happened with FTX, I will never recommend another platform. So that's something you have to do your due diligence, find out what works for you. But there's a lot of good ones out there. That is like one of the one subject everybody asks me that, oh, what do you trade on? And I'm just like, I don't want to tell anybody that. And they're like, well, what should I use? And I'm like, you gotta figure that one out. Whatever's best for you. They're all different. But ChatGPT is a good tool for that, because they can point you where lower fees are and things like that. You just gotta ask the right questions. Yeah, a little research goes a long way. Algo down 19 cents to go buy it all up. I'm gonna wait for Algo to go a little bit lower. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to finally get back in the market. I've been holding stable coins since freaking January. I make smart money trades, people. I buy smart money, I sell the top, I wait for the bottom, I buy back in. How do you find out about projects like SXT? People find huge bull runs like Zebic all the time. I'm not so much interested in following hype like Zebic. I'm actively searching for utility. So I'm constantly doing research. I have a research team. So I have 3 journalists that work for me here. I have a fact checker that works for me here. I have an IT support guy, and I have a legal team. And all of that, we all collaborate together and talk. And when we're doing the journalism on crypto, is where we're finding this stuff, because we're looking into these projects and we're fact checking them and finding out what's good and what's not. Do you think Litecoin is dead? Back in the day, kept calling it silver to Bitcoin. I think Litecoin, man, it's just hard to say. It's not that it's dead. It's an ecosystem. Okay, it's not going to be silver to Bitcoin. The space is ever changing and evolving, and there will always be new projects, just like with XRP. There are other projects that do the same thing XRP does, even faster. So it's an evolving ecosystem. But that's why I'm so into SXT, is because it's a one of a kind. And it solves a massive problem for crypto. And it's partnered with Chainlink and Microsoft. Like, what more do you want? Smart money trades, buy low. Yeah, don't buy the hype, buy the bottoms and wait for the hype to come. I might have missed if you cover it. How is SXT looking? Still going to have a pump? SXT, we're in accumulation phase. It's only been out since May 8th. Okay? It could take a year. It could take a month. It could take a week. It could take a day. But we know the project is good. We know that it just hit the market. We found our bottom on it. And we know where our accumulation zone is. And this is like accumulating Zebic before it took off. Zebic, how long did it take? Zebic came out in August of 2024. Okay? And here we are in May of 2025. So these things take time, but that's a good thing. You're getting an opportunity on something that is massive and massive potential, and you can just keep accumulating at it, throwing a little bit of money at it ever so gently forever how long until it happens. Yes, Goat, keep me up on the constant lives even when you're unmotivated. I got you, brother. Hey, Morgan Chase CEO is asking Americans to buy guns and ammo instead of Bitcoin. What? Are you serious? I'll tell you what, if it's the end of the world, that's what you want to own. How bad can XRP get right now? I think XRP is heading back down to around 160. Your thoughts? If you didn't sell and the market dumps, my coworker missed the take profit. Sometimes you got to take a loss and look for a new position. But usually after a big loss like this, you get an opportunity for retracement. So maybe be a little bit patient and wait for it to recover a little bit, then get out. But let's say XRP, for instance. I have a feeling that XRP is coming down to $2, and then it will retrace back to about 215 to 220, probably more like 215, and then come back down. So you would only be, we're at 210, we'd only be going up 5 more cents from here. No, don't DCA, bro. You'll DCA yourself all the way to the bottom and just lose everything. You can DCA, but you have to exit the market after you somewhat recoup. But look at, there's a massive head and shoulder structure forming right here. So this will drop down to this blue line, it'll come back up to this blue line, and then it'll crash and it'll come back down to where it was here, about 160. Take the loss or hold it longer than you wanted. Exactly. Guinea Marie, I'm so proud of you. Look at you, my expert trader. Simon says, thanks guys, I'll let him know. I've noticed the people who lose the most preach on being diamond hands and DCAing. Yep. I have my own form of DCAing, but what I will do is, if it breaks a certain point, I remove from the market and wait for it to hit the bottom, and then I re-enter. So you can DCA a little bit, but you want to DCA on something like this. SXT has pretty much hit its bottom. It could potentially go lower, and that's when you would DCA on this one. But this one will go back in the short term to 15 cents. It's at 9 cents. You can catch another good, nice candle on this one. But this is when you want to DCA, is when you're flatlined. DCAing is for when you're flatlined, baby, not when you're XRP and you've already gone all the way up to the top. You DCA yourself all the way to the bottom. Man, that's not how it's done. Buy the crash, not the dip. Yes, Mar Lopez, thank you. Buy the crash, not the dip. And we are just starting a crash, okay? It's just beginning. This is the sell and may go away. Is AV going up again? I mean, everything will go up again. You know, those are relative questions, you know. Yes, they will go up again. The question is how high, how long, you know. By Sunday, prices will look sweet. I agree with that. Prices are going to look real sweet. I think we keep dropping through the weekend. We see a little bit of a correction, and then we drop some more. I mean, if you've been watching this show, Rochester, the day to exit the market was May 12th. We wanted to get out of the market before the middle of May. And I called it. I told you guys to the day what day to exit. May 12th. Okay? Now you want to sit from May 12th and wait for the bottom and wait for your new entry point. Will Sol have any correction tomorrow? That's hard to say, okay? But let me tell you right now, there is a high possibility that we continue downward. Yes, we may see correction, but if we continue downward, the correction could possibly only take you to where we're at right now. Jeannie Marie says, I'm going to buy up everything in July. Me too. You guys better buy RWAs in July before I do, because there won't be any left. Did you tell people to exit May 12th on the live streams or in your subscription stuff? I sure did. I sure did. Go to YouTube, Oz the Crypto Goat. All right. And it was before May 12th. It was like 3 or 4 days before I said May 12th would be the very top. Chat, help me out. Let him know that I told you all May 12th was the last day of the full moon. Tell him, chat. How do I change my subscription to deluxe? What you're gonna do is you're going to click on my profile page, and just above my videos that are pinned there, it's going to say subscription. You're going to click on that, and you're going to scroll down to where it says deluxe subscription and click on that. TikTok seller says you did. Giddy Marie says you did. Wish I was here. Lost some profit, but still crazy up. That's good, man. You're here now, so we're going to keep doing it. HD Militia says it doesn't work. All right, let me see if I can get some help. Let me see here. Anybody here, TikTok seller, can somebody help out the chat and help them subscript or to upgrade their subscriptions? You may have to cancel, but other people have been able to upgrade. Anybody here in chat know how to do it that's done it before? I'm not quite sure. Let me see if I can get some help. It will ask you to upgrade to deluxe. What do you do? What's the process? Simon, I know Simon did it. Go to the subscription button in the bottom left corner, then go to community, then hit change.
Click the subscription. It'll show you what on that little star on the bottom. It'll pop up, and when it'll come to the middle, but click the one on the left, and it'll show you the subscription type. You click change, and you can pick to upgrade to deluxe or to have the other one.
Perfect. Thank you. By the way, that's Jesse, everybody. That's our fact checker that we have in studio here. Today's our day off, and they're doing some work because we're all going to Vegas. But everyone give a round of applause for Jesse for coming on the show on her day off. Lexus Mom, thank you for deluxe subscribing. Matt says, way ahead of you, Jesse. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate you. You got your biggest hold of stocks in S&P? No, my biggest hold of stocks is Lockheed Martin, baby. Oh, Aiden, I just turned you on to the biggest gem in the stock market. Okay? When Donald Trump got elected, Lockheed Martin tanked. And everybody thought that, oh, because Trump's getting into office, it's going to be peace on earth and no war. And Lockheed Martin has just secured major contracts. They're going to be working with building the Golden Dome in the United States, and it's still pretty fairly bottomed out. Lockheed Martin is a massive, amazing buy to get right now. Man, your viewers got so much better in TikTok. Awesome, bro. Thank you, man. You know, a lot of it is I've been cracking the algorithm. As you all know, I have an IQ of 142. I have cracked the TikTok algorithm. I figured it out. It's amazing, and I'm working with other creators now to help them crack it. I'll give you a hint. Don't forget to sign up for the email alert system. Biggest gem in the stock market was SBET, pumped 3,000% in a week. Now it's dumping. Oh, we're talking about what's to come, man. But I get it. That's a good one. And if you got into it early, but you don't want to buy something on its way up. You want to buy something when it bottoms out that's a guaranteed win. Jessica, thank you for the heart me. Hey, we got a special guest coming on. We got a special guest, not today. Let me check. I'm going to post it right now. I'm going to post it while we're live so all of you can go and all right. So I'm going to post the flyer for the special guest that's upcoming right now. And everybody in the live is going to go onto my profile. You're going to click on the flyer. It's going to be pinned to the top. You're going to click on that, and we're all going to like and comment on it and share it. Who's with me, chat? You guys ready? Chat, are you ready? I'm going to post it right now.
Let's get money, motherfucker, get money. Get money, motherfucker, get money. Let's get money,
All right, hold up. I'm going to do it right now.
get money, motherfucker, get money.
This is how legends are made.
All right. Hold on. Let me hashtag it. Chat, get ready. We're all going to do it together. And we're just going to flood the TikTok. We're going to break the algorithm right now. Bear with me. Bear with me. Yes, comment, like, share it. We're going to blow this show up. This was a good idea to do this on the live. Stand by. Stand by, everybody. Don't leave. All right. All right, you guys ready? I'm gonna post it right now. It's posted.
This is how legends are made.
Yes, I will be.
Let me unpin this one. I'm gonna pin the new flyer.
Are made.
All right, the flyer's pinned, baby. The flyer's pinned. What's up, Henry? I can't wait to see you in a couple days, man. It's gonna be so much fun. Yo, Oz, you're not listening to Waddy about White Rock, right? What do you mean about that it's toast? TikTok seller, thank you for the 17 roses. Giddy Marie, thank you for the 6 roses. HD Malicious, thank you for the heart me. Mitra, thank you for the rose. Henry, thank you for the 12 goats. Jessica, thank you for the 5 popular votes. And send in the hearts, baby. I just pinned it right now. We need some hearts. No, man, I take what other influencers say with a grain of salt, but you know, that's their platform. That's their place to say things. I take a very non-biased approach to everything. This is a news media outlet. I don't even see myself as an influencer. I see myself as a media pundit. You know, I take a non-biased stance. What's your favorite RWA? Oh, bro. Algo. Media analyst. Yes, I'm a media analyst, media pundit. I love getting other perspectives. Yeah, Algo, baby. Algo. All right. I want to get an Algo shirt. I might even change the Ledger Lounge to the Algo Lounge. Like, that's where I'm at with it. Yeah, dude, I already know about White Rock stuff, but I don't have the fact checker on any of that stuff, but we're going to be looking into that. But the problem is by the time we get back from Vegas and get back on the show, it's probably not going to be relevant, but if there is something to cover, we'll cover it. TikTok seller, thank you for the hearts. Appreciate it. Did everybody go onto my page and like and share the flyer? Look at it. This is the flyer. So DC Value is coming on the show June 6th. I'm so pumped. Caesar's nightclub tonight. DJ Aoki. Oh, I know. Is it Steve Aoki? Steve Aoki's dope. I've actually audio engineered for Steve Aoki. Many times. I know Steve Aoki pretty well, actually. I've been audio engineering for Steve Aoki since, like, man, I think Identity at the Palladium when I was like 19, 20. He's the resident DJ there for years. Yeah, this was back when he was even more massive. Now he's like a Vegas thing, you know, whatever. This was back when he was playing EDC and stuff. I used to audio engineer and set up the turntables and everything, all for like EDC, man. That was back when it was at the Coliseum. ISO will kick things off in a way that people will FOMO, but ISO really has nothing to do with crypto. Did everybody go like and share and comment on the flyer? Make sure you go onto my profile, hit a like, leave a comment, and share it. I see you, Danny. I see who's done it, and I see who hasn't. Everybody go like and share it. Don't forget to share it, add it to your favorites, hit all the buttons, watch it all the way through. Watch it a couple times. Let it play. You know, after the live's over, open it up and just watch it all the way through. That is going to help like crazy, and that'll blow the show up. I see who has it. Yeah. Yeah, we know who you are. Let's check out some algo. David, did you like and leave a comment on the flyer yet? From now on, if you want to do a project and you want an algo analysis or whatever, or you've got to go and like the flyer. Come on, David. Come on. Go do it. I'll pull up algo while you're doing it. You already subbed on Twitch, man. Come on, bro. Hey, let me tell you something right now. David, I appreciate the sub on Twitch, but I want to let you know something. If you take advantage of the deluxe subscription on TikTok here, you are going to get paid back for those subscriptions. Everybody that takes advantage of that is making serious money. I am nailing the prices to the fraction of a cent, man. Like, you just got to take advantage of it. Uphold is offering XRP staking live on August 5th. What? Interesting. We'll have to fact check that. We'll have to look into that some more. I don't. The crew's out loading up the vehicles right now. You're here? I believe you then. I was watching some of it. I was watching Caveman's live. Who here watches Caveman? Hey, you know, I got a list. I have a list of creators, and people are lining up to schedule to get a spot on this show. Creators in Vegas right now are talking about this show right here. We are the talk of the Bitcoin conference as far as creators go right now. There are some big things happening with this show, guys. So take advantage of being able to get that deluxe sub for $10 while it's still that price. Okay? Because when it gets to a point where it's overwhelming, where I can't handle it anymore, I have to raise the price. Because it used to be $199. And it's just because of the workload that goes into this show. I like how conservative you are with your viewers, man. Respect. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Henry says, you're the GOAT. Yeah, today is my first time here. I really like him. Thanks, bro. I appreciate you. I think all I see is your name is a smiley face, but that's cool, man. Glad to have you. Jason says, just got me some SXT, baby. All right, let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. Oh yeah, it's bottomed out. I should have let my limit order buy. I should have let it buy, but there's a potential it could come down a little more. So I'll be patient. If it starts creeping back up, no big deal. I'll buy, as long as I'm buying it between 10 and 11 cents. I know I'm going to be able to get out at 14 to 15 cents and continue to make that trade over and over and over while it's in consolidation and keep accumulating until it moons. Big Baller says, I knew you would blow up. This just the beginning for you, GOAT. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. All right, we're going to do algo. I don't know if y'all went on there and went to the flyer. If you haven't done it yet, go on to TikTok and click on the flyer. It's pinned to my page, and make sure you like it. Make sure you share it. Make sure you favorite it. Make sure you comment on it, because we are going to blow up. Neo, thank you for the heart me and the popular vote and the hearts. Much appreciated. Simon, thank you for the 50 roses. Neo with, wow, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hearts. Thank you so much, Neo. Appreciate you, buddy. Any cold wallet support? Yes, with your deluxe subscription, I can help you with your cold wallets. Not only am I going to help you with your cold wallet, I'm going to make you have the most safest, securest cold wallet setup you've ever had. And you are going to be like as foolproof as it gets. And that's all included with your deluxe subscription. What's your timeline for SXT? It could take some time. What's up, B? How you doing, buddy? B's in the chat. We've got Twitch. Twitch is popping right now. Twitch is popping. How's it going over on Twitch? Just did 300 in SXT. Girlfriend did 100. Yeah, let's go. SXT to the moon. You know what? We got to dress up SXT a little bit. SXT needs a little bit of love. SXT needs some of this right here. This is what SXT is going to do. Also getting into SXT, you convinced me. Hey, let me tell you right now, the utility on this coin is the most unique you'll ever see. Fat Pine, thank you for the so much love and the gold medal and the headphones and the dolphin. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. I just wish I could get SXT on my exchange. Dude, you got to have multiple exchanges. I'll tell you this right now, B. And chat, hear me out. I have multiple exchanges, not even just in crypto, but in the stock market as well. You got to be well versed. You got to be out there. Arculus wallet doesn't store SXT. No, you got to use a Coinbase wallet. You got to have a Coinbase wallet. There are other wallets too, but Matt, hit me up. I'll help you out. But let me turn you on to some game, Matt. Okay. You should have not only a diversified portfolio, but a diversified platform choice. Your platform choice should be diversification. Okay, because any platform could go belly up. You should be diversified on wallets. I have multiple wallets. I have multiple Arculus wallets. I have multiple Ledger wallets. Like, you should have not all your eggs in one basket, because this stuff is still so new. It's not very secure. You need to spread it out, especially someone like in my case. I have a lot to lose. And that's part of why I focus on certain projects, because each project is linked to a certain thing, you know, like a wallet or whatever, you know, and they're individual. I don't have like everything all on one thing. I don't even get that much. I've been played way too much. Hey, bro, that's what they're doing on purpose, though. They're trying to cast shade on crypto for a reason. They're trying to get normies who might FOMO in to basically get in, lose their shirts, and say, I'm done with this. This is all part of it. This is not the last bull run. It's not all happening today. It's going to get so much bigger. We're too early. You're all too early. Everyone's too early. Doesn't mean we can't grow our bags in the meantime. Get on a new coin called Shades. I'll look into it. I don't buy meme coins though. I'm not looking for new coins. I'm looking for new coins that serve utility, that solve problems that are unsolved right now. That's what I'm looking for. I have 100 XRP. Those are rookie numbers, bro. You gotta bump those numbers up. 100 XRP ain't gonna make you rich, bro. You'd be lucky to, if you day traded that, to end up getting like couple thousand out of it. XRP is not going to 10K. Giddy Marie, what do you mean tonight? Y'all gotta be specific. Yeah, 1,000 XRP won't even make you rich. I'd say 100,000 XRP will get you close. You'd be in that whale position, but let me tell you, like $3 to $5 tops for XRP ever, and that's when it's at its full utility case. Cab says XRP is going to 10,000 this year. Oh man, we better bust out some cheese. I got a big piece of cheese for you, bro. There's some cheese for you, man. Go get you some moon cheese, Cab. What's up, bro? You trade on the XRPL? I trade all over the place. It was prophesied? Yeah. Let's make the cheese even bigger. It's been prophesied, guys. It's been prophesied that XRP will be bigger. We better make the cheese bigger. There's your XRP cheese. Twas written in the stones. First you gotta believe and hold. Bro, XRP does not get its value from the liquidity that flows through it. It gets its value from the people that hold it. And once people realize that, there's not going to be much. This is the moon. There is no moon. It's cheese. We're already on the moon. Look at, and the cheese is eating the XRP right here. A big old piece of moon cheese for you there, buddy. There's your $10,000. Look at how far we got to go up to get to $10,000. Bro. $10,000. Oh my God. We're barely at 150. No, 8,000 XRP isn't enough. Look at. I'm gonna shrink this down. Okay. Gotta keep shrinking it. Look at. This is the bull run right now. Okay. This is $1,000 XRP right here. And the movement XRP's gotten doesn't even show up on, it looks, it's flatlined. When Lambo? Lambo, when you start deluxe subscribing. And then maybe if you're patient over the next 5-10 years, depending on how much capital you got, then Lambo. I chose Corvette. So, Oz, what's good about SXT? Tell me about it. Oh, bro. Let me tell you. Let's turn off the music for this one. SXT. Not only is it partnered with Chainlink, okay, and Microsoft, its purpose is off-chain data storage and verification. So it can store data off the chain and be verified off chain without the ability for it to be hacked by quantum computing. It can store intelligence for the military It can store banking information. It can store things verifiably without it being on the blockchain. This is massive. This is everything. This solves literally the big news right now is everybody's saying is Bitcoin cannot work because of quantum computing. Crypto can't work because of quantum computing. This solves that problem. What coin am I talking about? SXT. One right here in the chat. SXT. Space and time. Yes, sir. Space and time. This is going to be the big one. This is the one you are going to wish you bought if you didn't. Yes, only 1 billion in total supply. There's what's the market cap on it? I think it's like $150 million market cap. This one's beautiful. This is everything we want. And it's only been out since May 8th. People say to diversify, but it's going to be the big one. I feel like we should be just accumulating SXT. It's an ecosystem, man. It's going to be an ecosystem. Only like 300 million circulating. Yep. Isn't it beautiful, Henry? Isn't it beautiful? So this is what XRP should be. I mean, this'll do all the things that people want from XRP. This will give you. This will give you the results you're hoping to get from XRP that are probably just a pipe dream. It could be. Reminds me of the XRP reward coin CTF. Interesting. Interesting. This is like, I mean, just based on the fact that it's partnered with Chainlink and Microsoft is what got me into it. And then I found out its utility. And then I was like, I was going to buy it before. And then I found out the utility. I was like, this is it. This is the one. And then I saw the market cap and the supply. And I was like, whoa. $136 million market cap is early. Yes. This dude, it's been on the market for like a couple weeks. It hasn't done anything. It's flatline. This is buying ZBEC before, like when it first came out. What is it? It's SXT, space and time. This is everything. I'm so bullish on this and RWAs. And the reason why I'm more bullish on this is because of how new and how it's bottomed out. We almost bought the release on this one. Who here in the chat was here? We were going to buy the release and we were looking into it. And I was like, I'm going to look into it. Some people got the pre-sale on it, right? The pre-sale sold it at 14 cents. We decided to wait and not get into it and find out and get it off of a verifiable source. We found our bottom. We got in at 10.5. Okay. We got in at 10.5. It's dropped. It's recovering. And it's really at about where we got in at. We lost about half a cent, maybe a cent. Can you make SXT bigger so people can see? No, that's as big as it'll let me make it. I wish. Was this the one you thought was a scam? Yeah. And it was a scam. There were scams going around for the pre-sale and people were getting scammed. So we decided to wait. Once it dropped, I was like, okay, I'm going to wait still and find the bottom. And now we found our bottom. Now we're going to accumulate. Yeah, you remember it. Market cap is only 160 million. Yep. XRP is crashing. Everything's crashing. Crypto trading fund. Yeah, I remember that. I didn't get into any of that. That was back when I was XRP maxi, and I only wanted XRP and nothing else. Has the partnership been confirmed with SXT? Yes, it's 100% confirmed. I will not, this whole show is based off of facts, confirmation. We have a fact checker on site here. This is all confirmed. Okay. I have 3 journalists that work and dig and go through all this stuff. This is confirmed. SXT is partnered with Chainlink and Microsoft. Period. Yeah, we're all about facts here. Jessica is our fact checker, and she just said yes. So she just fact checked that for us. Thank you, Jessica, for looking at SXT for us. It is 100% confirmed. SXT is partnered with Chainlink and Microsoft. Boom! I wouldn't say XRP is dead. There's a lot of sentiment behind it. But the issue with XRP is this. XRP is a bucket without a bottom. The liquidity flows through it. It gains its value from the people who hold it, not from the liquidity that flows through it. So it will never reach those crazy numbers that everyone's talking about. Yeah, Waddy, I remember you. Hey, Waddy, send me a DM. I'll bring you on as a guest. XRP, like ETH, is all misinformation. Exactly. ETH is dead technology. What else is... XRP is a bit of a dead technology. Okay? Everything is moving towards stable coins. Okay? Stable coins and real-world asset tokenization. Period. Waddy, I got your message. Thank you, man. I'll message you after the live. Yeah, it keeps its price from hype. Exactly. It gets its price from the people that hold it and don't sell it. That is where XRP gets its value. Look at, for XRP to go to 1,000, which is this first bar right here, is a long, long way from where it's at now. It's not even registering on this, okay? It's flatlined. Look, if we just go to $20, $20 is right here. You barely see it right here. It is not going to $20. What's your question, Henry? I got you. Yes, Guinea Marie, we hope you're feeling better. I know you haven't been feeling well. What is your question, Henry? Isn't Coinbase wallet going away? What happens to the coins in it? No. That's misinformation too. Jessica, can we get a fact check on the Coinbase wallet going away? Let me tell you right now, Coinbase wallet, if you used Coinbase with Web3, okay, you have to transfer your Web3 wallet tokens to your Coinbase wallet. But the Coinbase wallet is not going anywhere. It's just the Web3 portion of it is. Okay. And that's old Coinbase. So, like, if you never traded anything Web3, you're good. Jesse says, yes, it's not going anywhere. Web3 is sunsetting. Exactly. Doesn't VeChain do the same thing as SXT? Yes, it has similar properties. However, it is not partnered with Chainlink or Microsoft. But I believe SXT is the token that is used for gosh, Jesse, can you look up the SXT and what its purpose is. It's like SQF for securing verifiable off-chain. Yeah, so VeChain is the supply chain. It's all part of Chainlink. But SXT is the token that facilitates the proof of, I forget what it's called. Jesse, can we get a what is the utility of SXT? We're gonna get Jesse. She's gonna pull it up for us. Can you tell us what the CA is? Yeah, Jesse's working on it right now. Message says security reasons, something about appears in my device is rebooted. It's not. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Maybe your cold wallet? If you're having issues like that, you can become a deluxe subscriber. I can help you with that. The utility on SXT.
Native utility token of the Space and Time Network, a decentralized data platform designed for Web3 applications and AI. Space and Time aims to provide a secure and scalable way to analyze blockchain data without relying on central authorities, securing the network, incentivizing data supply, powering protocol level payments.
I know, but there's it's basically used for SQF. No, it's not LFG. It's
SQ.
I don't know. I don't know if that's what it's actually called. Hold on a second, chat. Let me look it up. Here it is. SQL. So, proof of SQL, Space and Time utilizes a novel technology called proof of SQL, which allows for verifiable computation of SQL queries. This means the user can cryptographically verify the results of a query are accurate and have not been tampered with. Decentralized data warehouse. The platform offers a decentralized data warehouse where data is stored and managed across a network of nodes, ensuring high availability and security. Integration with major chains. Space and Time is designed to be compatible with various blockchain networks, including Ethereum, Polygon, and Avalanche. Boom.
When it moves, there's knowledge behind it. It doesn't store the knowledge. It just moves it and forgets about it and doesn't talk about it again. So it makes it more secure.
Right. It's about security, and it basically solves the quantum computing issue, okay? In a nutshell. So this is big. Enterprise, thank you for deluxe subscribing. Much appreciated. Wadi, thank you for the heart me. Dang, we're almost up to 90 subscribers. I just bought 5,100 SXT for $500. Let's go. I know, right? I'm probably going to set my limit order at 9.5 again because I have a feeling that's the bottom. But I might I'll probably DCA it if it drops any lower. Bro, I'm eating shit on SXT, but I'm holding for a breakout. Where'd you buy it at, man? We are barely... We bought in at 10.5, so we're down a cent. Everyone else, you know, everyone else is really eating it right now, but Waddy supports people with good intentions. That's where I'm at, man. Oh, you bought at lower 13? Dang. That's all right. This is one that's going to recover. This one will go back up to 15 again. Don't worry about it. I just put 500 on SXT at 9. Nice. I have a feeling that 9.5 is probably around the bottom, but it could potentially drop more this weekend. And let's see, you know, maybe it sees 8. But I don't think it'll go any lower. But I'm going to just wait. I got some. I'm holding on to it, you know. I'm not worried. It's so flatlined, guys. It's so flatlined. Don't worry. It's going to fluctuate a little bit and just buy those lower zones. This is something you want to DCA on, okay? Something that's flatlined like this, you can DCA this. Yes, SXT is very unique and it's still very early. Am I joining you boys or what? What, in Vegas, Morgan? Morgan, are you coming to Vegas or are you talking about joining the SXT army? You're being summoned. No worries, man. Thanks for coming through, Waddy. I appreciate you. Yeah, join the SXT army, bro. Oh, that's right. You're in Australia. I'm thinking about doing an Australia meet and greet. Once we get a little bit bigger, I'll do an Australia one because a lot of our viewers are in Australia. So I'll come out there. We'll go scuba dive the Great Barrier Reef. We'll do an Australia one. Believe that. We'll just wait till it gets bigger so that way we know like it's gonna be a massive group of people. Yeah, dude, I'm down to see some sharks and stuff. I'm a PADI certified diver, so I want to go do some diving out there. I like to travel. How high can Algo go, Master? Ah, Algo. Oh, we love our Algo, don't we? Let's look at it. As high as Oz lets it go, I know. It depends on how much I buy. If I buy all of it, all the way. Oh, I love Algo. I've been waiting for this dip. I've been saying it all week. I'm like, we're about to dip. Everything's showing bearish. I'm like, I'll buy the dip on this one. And I'm just, as soon as I feel like this has hit its bottom, I am going to load up so hard on Algo. You're going to see a massive God candle come out of this thing. Algo, this bull cycle, 40 cents, maybe 45. This cycle, maybe 45, unless it does what it's done in the past. We hit a alt season, maybe we'll see a $2 or higher. We'll see. I'm all about this one. I don't care if I have to hold this one till 2030, 2050. I'm good with it. I don't care. Where it's at right now is nice and low. What? Guinea Marie. Jesse, if you're listening, can we get a fact check on this? Oh my, Trump just said he's increasing steel tariffs from 25 to 50% more, dump coming. You read it this morning. Oh, there it is. Guinea Marie and Jesse have just confirmed 50% tariffs on steel, and it's probably aluminum too, I'm assuming. And is that out of the UK or Canada? Is that out of the UK or Canada? Do you trade or stocks? Yes, I do stocks as well. You want me to turn you on to a stock? LMT, Lockheed Martin. Go buy it. Go buy it now while you still can. Not financial advice. Jacob Andrew says, just got here. Do you think everyone's going to bounce off $2,500 Ethereum level, or is it time to sell? It's probably time to sell. We just got confirmation of 50% tariffs on steel from the president. We're going into sell in May, go away. We're hitting the end of the month and the weekend. You sold LMT last week, bro. No, bro. No, don't sell that LMT. Hold on to that one. That's going to be a 5-year hold. There's about $500 billion going to be going into LMT over the next 5 years, dude. Just hold on to that one. Yeah, I told you aluminum too. Yeah, dude, get back into Lockheed. What's LMT? LMT is Lockheed Martin missile defense system. They're building the Golden Dome in the United States and Canada, and possibly Greenland as well. This could be, I would say, more than $500 billion going into Lockheed Martin. I'm sure it's going to be diversified out through several different companies. This is the Golden Dome defense system. We've been covering it on the news for a bit now. I've been trying to put you guys onto it. It's still early. Well, no, it's not an actual dome. It's a satellite missile defense system, but it works just like the Iron Dome that they have in Israel. But it's going to be massive. It's going to be the size of the United States, Canada, and all of our allies. Yeah, it basically the Star Wars thing from the Reagan Dome. Ondo's going to be about the same thing as Algo. Yeah, Ondo's fire. Ondo's so new though. I think Ondo hasn't even reached his potential. I think Ondo does $3 this bull cycle, possibly. It's very possible. It could just do $2, 180. I'll be conservative. I'm going to be conservative and say 150. Okay, 160. You want me to do White Rock? I got you. We did that yesterday. I called White Rock's pump. Man, if you'd been watching the show, you'd have been on White Rock. But yeah, Ondo's coming down, and we're going to accumulate it. I think Ondo comes down to anywhere between 73 cents and 65 cents. Rock. Look at that. That's a beaut. But I'd say it's probably topped out. Look at these long wicks here. Make sure you're taking profits, guys. Make sure you're taking profits. I can't stress to you enough. Take some profits. I mean, this kind of looks... This one's hard to say. It's just so erratic. but I'd say it's because of the sentiment of what's going on. I think it could explode, but just not today. Zebic already exploded, man. Selling may go away. I think Zebic may be done. I've been getting a lot of people messaging me, and they tell me, hey, do you think Zebic is over? Do you think it's done? Is it a rug? These are all the questions I'm starting to get now. And now it's pulling back. If you are thinking it, so are other people. You know? And I'm noticing that. And the only people I see that are like, oh, it's about to pump hard, they're the ones that are shilling it. Oh man, we got 5 minutes. I'm gonna do Orca real quick, and then we're out of here because I gotta get to Vegas. We went way too long. Orca. Yeah, Orca's coming down too. It's not really showing any kind of a pattern though. It could just be in consolidation. As long as Orca doesn't break below 232, it could just stay in consolidation. The new product with Ripple, are you talking about XPR? Yeah, just keep an eye on this one. As long as it doesn't break 232, I would even go say 236. If you start seeing 236, get scared. But 232, if it breaks that, it's going to drop hard and it could continue going. All right, everybody. Thank you for the subscriptions. We have 87 subscribers. Thank you for all the gifts. Let's send in some hearts right now. Who's got me on some hearts? Show some love and support. Got to jump in your vet and ride out here. Yeah, I'm not bringing the vet. We're taking the Jeeps because I'm bringing the whole crew. And I'm going to take an Uber to the meet and greet. And I'm giving the crew a bunch of money to go hang out and play in Vegas. Some of the crew is going to be there, but they're not old enough to be in Vegas. I got a bunch of high school students that I hired. Well, they're graduates, but they just graduated out of high school. They're like 18, 19 years old. So they cannot go party with us in Vegas. Sell or buy. Man, wish I was in America right now. Oh, well, there'll be other times, or I'll come out there to you. All right. Jacob Andrews says, I sold at 539. I forget what project that was that we were talking about. Sorry. I got 2 chats going on, man. My bad. Zebic to 008? I don't think so. It could. As long as people like you keep shilling it, it's got at least one more left in it. But with the tariffs and everything going on, probably not. SXT's going back down. Let's look real quick. Oh, yeah. I'm probably going to be able to get it at 9.5 or 9. Even though I canceled my limit order, it's still going to hit. Let's go into a short time frame. Let's see what it wants to do. Oh, yeah. SXT is coming down to 9.3 for sure. 9.4, 9.3. It's coming back. But this is good that it fell like this and hit here and just like climbed up a little bit. That means it could double bottom right here and boom. This emulates right here, this smaller pattern right here. This emulates what XRP and Bitcoin were doing right before it pumped hard. Yeah, I'm just going to keep buying this thing. I'm going to put my limit order probably back in at, I'll put one in at like 9.4, maybe 9. I'll put mine at 9.35. And if it doesn't hit, no big deal. And if it goes lower, I'll put in another order at 9. All right, everybody. I'm off to Vegas. Don't forget, selling may go away. All right. So if you think that things are about to start pumping and recovering this quickly with tariff news, you're eating the moon cheese. Don't eat the moon cheese. It's got Kool-Aid in it. Have fun. See you Monday or Tuesday. Yep. Tuesday we'll be doing a live in Vegas. I'll probably maybe do lives throughout the weekend in Vegas. We'll see how it goes and how my time goes, because I want to network more and stuff, you know, so we'll see how it goes. So I may be doing stuff because of the Bitcoin conference and things going on. We will see. We will see. I'm playing it by ear, but I'm also going to have a vacation as well. And it's my birthday. We're going to have a good time. I'll be by the pool. That's right. Yeah, Jesse's coming with us to Vegas, but she barely wants to be on the show. I had to convince her onto the show. But she's a great fact checker. We love her here. But she doesn't people too well. She doesn't want people to see her face or know who she is. I get it. Anonymity is a beautiful thing. I didn't want people to see my face. I used to have the mask. Like I got the mask. I think it's got the ghost on it. You know? But I decided, I was like, you know what? People need to see my face. I want to be legit. So no mask. All right. Thank you to all the people who gave and subscribed. Simon, thank you for the heart me. Henry, thank you for the hearts. All the new subscribers, thank you very much. Don't forget to reach out to me. If you're already a subscriber or you're a new subscriber, make sure you send me a direct message with your email. All right? And those of you who haven't done it already, or even if you already have, go onto my page, click on the flyer for the show coming up, like it, comment on it again, show secondary engagement, okay? And do that for, you know, other posts as well, you know, show some engagement on the profile, you know, help boost this show up, because you guys doing all of that really help grow the show. All of the engagement we've been getting lately, we are just doing amazing on TikTok. And as long as this continues and TikTok's available, we'll keep it around. Otherwise, we're going to just completely move. But we do have to have Twitch as a failsafe because of guidelines. We tell the truth here, so we get hit with guidelines all the time. TikTok seller with the 6 roses. Thank you very much, buddy. All right, we got 8 out of 20 of these hearts. We've got 8 out of 20. Are we going to be able to reach this goal? Or are we cutting the live? Where are we at? Can we reach this goal? Or are we going to Vegas? This goal will decide how late I get into Vegas tonight. I have a feeling we're leaving for Vegas soon. All right, guys. Thank you all. Have a great night. It's always fun being here with you and all your engagement and your love and support. We will see you in Vegas. XRP 209? Oh, shit. You know, I went on to J Dan's live last week, and I was like, yeah, bro, like XRP is going to 208. And he was like, no, man, it's not going to happen. And I was like, yeah, it probably is, bro. And now I'm convinced that XRP is going to 205 to 202, maybe even $2. I have a limit order at 163. Nice. I'm going to set a limit order at we'll see. I think 163 is definitely doable. And my thing is I'm leaning towards 130. I'm leaning towards 130. Maybe even lower, maybe $1. So we'll see. We'll come up with a price, okay? The first drop that I called back here in January, okay, down to 163, that was easy. It's easy to call 163, but now we're so much further down. The question is 163 going to be able to support it again? Or are the limits going to be set lower because it's lower now? That's the question. So we're going to just have to watch it for a little bit. This could take 2 months to play out. It took from December to end of January, so beginning of December to January, for me to come up with the price of 163 to know where we were going. So it could take 2 months, which would be July, to know closer to where the bottom's going to be. I think I'll know sooner, but I want to be very accurate, you know? We want to be accurate. That's how we nail those wicks, baby. But I would assume don't DCA, but, you know, set a limit at 170, 175, and then if it keeps going from there, exit and set a new limit for 160. If it keeps going from there, set a new limit for 150. If it keeps going from there, set a new limit for 130. And if it keeps going from there, set a limit for 125. If it keeps going from there, set a limit at $1.05. You know, do it like that. And that way you're not DCAing all the way down. You're removing yourself from the market, allowing it to drop, and re-entering back in at those different support zones. Why are there so many lines on the chart? Because I don't use indicators. I do not use indicators. It's burner mail. Are you do you do TA? Try the KDJ indicator. Not a chance, brother. Not a chance. I do not use any indicators. BTC price prediction. Well, here's the thing, man. The show's over. Dude, I use no indicators. Management here already tried to tell me to use indicators, and I got less accurate. So I'm going to continue doing things the way I do it. That's why I nail the The prices, call me John Wick. I nail the prices to the fraction of a cent. Guinea Marie, thank you for the hearts. A fraction of a cent because I'm not using indicators. Man, we reached 50% of this live goal. Guinea Marie with another heart. Thank you. We are so close. We're close to meeting this goal, man. Guinea Marie with a bunch more hearts. Thank you. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. Thank you for the hearts. Now we're not going to Vegas. We're gonna have to keep working on this what you call it? Our goal here. Thank you, Guinea Marie. I appreciate you so much. Fat Pine, thank you for the swan. Not necessarily BTC's all-time high is it, but it could be. BTC could be a double top right now, and it would fall down to about 75K and consolidate, which would be a head and shoulders, which would send it down to 20, 30 thou. Here, I'll do Bitcoin real quick. In light of the Bitcoin conference, we'll do Bitcoin. There is a possibility, especially if these Donald Trump could come out tomorrow and say tariffs are over. But let me show you something. Let's say Bitcoin drops down here, consolidates, that's a head and shoulders. I think the only thing that'll do this though is regulation. And with regulation comes investigation, and if they start investigating Tether, once this stablecoin bill's passed, expect regulation investigation on Tether to come, and that could collapse Bitcoin. I'd be more conservative at about 45K. All right. But it could potentially go all the way down as low as 25. We shall see. All right, chat. Thank you all so much for your overwhelming love and support and gifts. Man, viewership is way up. It's amazing. Simpson says $1. Yeah. We've already done ZBEC. We've done everything. But yeah, I'm going to take off to Vegas. We're going to go to the Bitcoin conference, and we're going to hang out. We're going to have the meet and greet on June 2nd. So if you're in Vegas, come meet me in Vegas on June 2nd at Caesar's Palace by the fountain in the mall at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And you can come hang out with me, some other creators, fans, and we'll have a good time. And we're going to probably do a little live. We're going to see how it goes. But if we feel like doing a live, we'll do a live. If not, we're just going to go hang out and have a good time. So those of you who are coming, I know who you are. I will see you there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Probably going to be doing some lives in Vegas. We'll see. Maybe this weekend. Maybe we'll see. Gonna try to go? Bro, I would love to see you there, man. Would love to see you there. Don't forget to deluxe subscribe, everyone. And those of you who are regular subscribers, don't forget to upgrade to deluxe subscription. Get that one-on-one with me. Fat Pine, you're going to be there? Fat Pine, come through June 2nd, Caesar's Palace, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're having a meet and greet, buddy. So fans, creators from TikTok, we're going to be meeting up there, having a good time. We're going to go hang out in Vegas together. So XRP on top of BTC? I don't know, man. Depends on the hype. Depends on the hype. But really, hype is just driving everything right now. And so are tariffs. And tariffs just hit again. And I think one of two things is going to happen with the tariffs. People are going to become desensitized to it. Or they're just going to be like, screw this. I'm going to get out and I'm going to wait until we have something firm. All right, everybody. And don't forget the flyer on the page. We will be having DC Value as a special guest on June 6th, 5 to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, here on the Ledger Lounge with Oz the Crypto Goat. If you don't know DC Value, send him a follow. Go check him out. He's a cool guy. We got a lot of guests coming, a lot of creators. It's going to be awesome. So take care, everyone. Fat Pine, hopefully I see you in Vegas, man. Send me a DM and I'll give you the deets on that.